I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
That guy, what up?
Hey, Sheriff.
Is Joey going to do his little dance for us here? Flex his $7 in his wallet?
I hope so. Man, that shot of him in his fucking Hobbit shorts, in his Batman outfit. Holy shit, I cracked
It's
up.
the knees for me. The
God
fucking bow-legged fucking knees and the ghetto socks.
We're going on an adventure.
Oh, fuck. What do we got? Batman does this for a living. Let's figure out what this is all about. Let's jump in. What's up, Axel, C.I. Hill?
All right. It's your boy. Like I said, man.
Oh, shit.
He can't not fuck up the microphone.
Just keep on winning. Win non-stop and win some more. That's right. I told you what it is. At the same time, you got to give me credit. You got to give credit where credit's due. Oh, I'm getting recognition. You understand? I'm getting recognition. People are noticing what I'm doing. We got a like already. Thank you. Please show your support.
His phone bill's due in 4 days, and it must be throttling the shit out of him. That's worse than fucking 8-bit fucking Atari game or something. Holy shit.
Again, it's all in the community wall. We have a Cashapp, PayPal, and a Venmo.
Mario, is that you?
We need support, man. We need financial support. That's what's going to continue to get us to the next level. That's the whole thing. There's levels to this. And you can't rush the process, and I understand that. I understand that perfectly. Because it took so much strength and acuity and knowledge and hard work and diligence to do this. It can't be rushed because it's not an easy thing. See, that's the problem. Folks think everything is about money and a job and a position. No, not how it works.
Connie, what up?
Not how it works at all. See, I built this all from scratch by myself with my own hard work, my own genius mind. Man, I love it. Understand? We're going to stay moving forward. We're going to stay winning. It's pretty simple, man. Like I said. Other than that, all this other stuff going on, I'm paying attention to it, but it's really not that complicated, man. You know, like I said, the thing is, I mean, you see all this stuff that's happening, right? Like in Austin, right? Come on, man. I'm telling you, you see all this stuff happening. Like,
Why weren't you
I
there,
don't care
Joey?
what anybody says. It's crystal clear what it is. It's karma and judgment time from God. You understand? So I just don't understand. It's kind of funny to me how, like I said, everybody gets online. They talk one way. These folks.
All right, I'm going to interrupt him real quick before he gets on to it. That guy, did you hear the news, what happened in 6th Street this morning? Or no?
I just saw the headline.
Okay, yeah, a couple people were killed, big shooting, whatever, at one of the bars. Too bad Joey wasn't there to provide security for everyone and keep the public safe.
Yeah, get everybody to safety.
I was waiting for this stream and knew he was going to, he briefly commented on it, said he's going to get into it later. So I was kind of waiting for this one. So let's see what he's going to say.
We need a
think that
bulletproof
they're
hero.
in charge of something or
Exactly.
they run the game. They don't. All of you just have an opinion.
All right,
right?
Ash, what up?
And it's entitlement. So, I mean, none of this stuff that I'm seeing in the news or the headline is a surprise. You know why it's not a surprise? Because people talk too much. People gossip too much. And you hear me talk about it every day. But see, they don't want to pay attention and key in on that. It's a lack of accountability. You understand? It's a lack of accountability for your own actions, your own words, your own behaviors, right? And the way that you choose to act.
Is he still coming down?
Right? There's one way to express
late?
it or put it, right? So when you see this stuff going on, if you want a true take from somebody who runs 6th Street and has been all over, I've worked all over West 6th Street, like you want to talk to a real dude that really was a bouncer out there, that really know how everything worked in the streets and really lived it, me. You talk to me. You understand? Like, it's not that big of a surprise. I mean, it's kind of common sense. It's like Eminem said, middle America. Now it's so sad to see an upper class city having this happening, right? But what do? Shift the blame on me because I rap this way, right? So everything I go through, that don't make headlines, right? So what does that mean? Do they care about what we go through? Right? They won't even give media attention or nothing to anything I've gone through. They won't even acknowledge it.
People died, and now it's
and
going
I'm
to be all about
guaranteed to
him.
win.
Yeah,
I'm guaranteed to win all across
not
the board.
comparing it to
They're going to have
him
to pay me
losing his
millions
wallet.
in settlements. You understand? Denial is not going to work. You understand? Oh, not at all, because, well, you're not in charge. You understand? And if anything, I'm in charge. I am the authority and have full divine authority. Like I said, this is my job. This is what I do for a living. You see what it is. Well, I'm paying attention to everything. Other thing I want you to notice, the thing that happened on West 6 today, also something happened that was very similar to it in Cincinnati. So again, why doesn't anybody discover this? Batman is the world's greatest detective. Why was there a synchronicity? Start paying attention, right? Because all this stuff, you can say what you want, but all of it seems real sinister and very coordinated. And this is the way that your corrupt government works. They've been doing it. They control the weather. So they use this stuff with the weather as well. There's been a ton of weather events that were targeted for specific places at specific times. We had one down here, that artificial cold storm. Remember when I had to get to the hotel and it was so cold out here? I never felt cold like that at any point in my life. These are manipulated events, okay? And I'm gonna say it again, they're coordinated. I don't care what no one tells you. I'm not asking you anything. I'm telling you, it's common sense, it's coordinated. I do this for a living because I have a gift. Why would there be a synchronicity between Cincinnati at a music venue on the same day as Austin, Texas on West 6th Street, which I've literally worked at, okay? So I've worked at all those places. I worked at, what was it, Concrete Cowboy, like right across the street, I think. I don't really know of that bar. I never really went in there too much. What I seem to remember in those bars, right, like Buford's, where all this supposedly transpired and happened outside on the patio. What I remember about Buford's was it was the same kind of concept and theme of a bunch of folks trying to live above their means who aren't rich, right? Just like most of Austin, who aren't rich, and they like to pretend 1 minute that they're hood and ghetto, and then it's super entitled the next minute, and oh, they're all rich and have money, but nobody's really rich and nobody really has that much money.
Blue, he does look like Beavis from the waist down. Fucking, could you imagine Joey doing the fucking cornholio? Fucking, he would probably actually be perfect for it. Fucking Shamrock, what do you think? Could Batman play cornholio?
I am the great cornholio.
I need
Need pee-pee for my bunghole.
bunghole. What's up, Frost?
Hey, what's going on?
We're having a full crotch lobster boil tonight. Sounds like
Yeah.
Yee yee.
And if anything, it's the parents paying for everything, right? Like they pay the college tuition.
It took me a minute to figure out why I
everybody is
wrote that
doing
down
everything
last
off
night.
the strength of their parents and other
Yeah,
people.
I said it to you.
That's the truth. Nobody works hard and gets anywhere. Nobody knows how to work hard. They're too busy talking about other people like you see them do. So I'm just saying, why would...
Oh, and I wanted to admit, sorry guys, Blue, for your comment on the earlier stream today when Joey almost got smoked by an 18-wheeler today. It was close.
Oh,
Fuck.
are there any more details to that?
No, it was just loud. I mean, it went right by him because he was
Oh,
walking
my
fucking
God.
street with no fucking care, right?
I got so
Stop
excited.
edging me. Stop edging me,
I
Sheriff.
know.
Well, the laws of averages, it's gonna happen sooner or later. It's gonna fucking happen. So, Blue, you inspired the title, which I'll be premiering tonight. Accident on the Easement. So,
Yeah, when it happens, you better call me. I don't care if I'm at work.
Yeah,
Don't send
no
me a
shit.
text message. Call
Oh.
my motherfucking phone and be like, he just got hit.
the
Yeah.
only thing disappointing about that is if
And
it was
Frost will
gonna,
call me.
if nobody's
Okay,
live
I'll be right
streaming.
back, guys. Gotta go smoke a cigarette, and then we'll be watching it live.
Yeah.
Exactly.
it be a surprise, right? Any of this,
Megasonic Vlad,
Right.
what up?
why would it be a surprise? I don't see how that's a surprise. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to allow lies. I'm going to say the truth. I don't think it's surprising at all. When you have a culture like that and the way that 6th Street and West 6th is run, I remember working for the bars on West 6th and how they acted, right? But no, you have to treat folks the way that you want to be treated. You understand? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea because all of them bars out there, they commit a lot of crimes and they're super corrupt. So, I mean, to me, it doesn't seem like a surprise. It seems like what it is. I mean, if you create an environment like that for no reason and you just keep on talking and talking and talking and saying whatever you want and you keep doing things and what they're doing out there is illegal. I mean, at some point, there's going to be folks that get tired of it. That's just common sense, correct? So, no, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise at all.
All right, real quick. He's live again. Apparently, he's probably ended this one. I'm going to speed him up. We just got a couple minutes left.
Oh, and they get the one guy, from UT to get on the news, and he's genuinely whatever, and he's sitting there, saying, yeah, this and that, right? Everything is staged.
Genuinely whatever.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
control the media.
I'm also
Hell,
genuinely
I'm a
whatever.
bigger media source than the
I
news in
fucking
Austin
feel
already.
that.
So no, I'm going to tell the truth. Like, no, it's a weird dichotomy out there, and they basically have no accountability, and they just want to get away with everything, and everything is corrupt, everything is no good, and it's a complete joke. And they don't allow real people like me and real folks to make a living. How about that? So what do you mean? I mean, see, different perspectives see different things. So, I mean, they can sit there and play the same card they always do, but nah, I mean, everything that's happening, right, is karma and judgment from God. That's number one, right? 100%. So what you mean? Yeah, they want to twist it and change it, and everybody want to act so innocent. They're not innocent. They were never innocent. Now, that doesn't take away from the fact that it could be coordinated, and it could be coming from like the corrupt government and other sources, correct? But I'm just saying, I mean, do you know how folks act out there? Do you know how hard my job was as a bouncer?
Look
at
at his
almost
eyes.
every bar out there. Do you have any clue?
Just
Do you have any
driving.
idea the
You
attitude? Have you ever
weren't
worked
the
out there?
bouncer.
Okay, well, if you haven't worked out there and you
he's
don't know, then you
scratching
can't really give an
like a
opinion,
meth
right?
fucking-
Because I can tell you because I experienced it and
I was
lived
a
it
bouncer,
firsthand.
'cause
I was the
whenever there
best
was
bouncer
trouble, I
on all of
bounced.
6 and West 6. I've worked shifts in every single bar almost. So what do you mean? No, there's a lot of favoritism that goes on in those specific bars that they don't want to tell you about and talk about. You understand? So I'm just saying, no, I'm not going to sit here and lie or pretend or act like it doesn't make sense. I think that everything that transpires on 6th Street and West 6th and Rainey makes a lot of sense because when you have a behavior, right, for every action, there's a reaction. So when you keep talking and doing the things you're doing and they're
UFO
illegal,
trying to pick him up.
eventually folks get tired of it. So that's what I
I
have to say.
hope so.
Give me a minute. We'll be right back.
Targeting.
It wouldn't look good for our species.
Pick him up, turn him inside out.
All right, so I take it he ended it there. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to drop that one down. Howdy how. This
So-
one's going to be called, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, of all the things that Joey has ever talked about that don't make no coherent sense, he thinks this situation makes perfect sense.
Fucking hell. This one's called Batman Reality Check, so we're going to see if this is real or not.
Yeah, so allow me to chime in and tell you the facts and reality, right?
Allow me to chime in.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. We don't have a clue what could really be going on, you know? But I mean, I would venture to guess more than likely that it's coordinated. I think a lot of this stuff is coordinated, but what you have to understand is these people always want to, you know, shift the blame, but they're not talking about their own system. They're not telling you about all the actual corruption within the bar industry on 6th and West 6th, which I will gladly tell you about. You can ask me anything and I'll tell
Talk to
you the
us, Joey.
truth. You see the difference? See, I've actually witnessed it and lived it firsthand. You understand? So they're not telling you the truth of what's going on. So all this crazy stuff that's going on, they want to sweep it under the rug and then pretend it's okay. And then you see what they do, right? You see the way that they act. You see the behavior, right? You see how they clearly want to use and utilize and create scapegoats, right? Which is 100% what they tried to do with me, something that I didn't allow them or let them do with me. And that's why folks were in their feelings. That's all, because I was shining, right? And I was getting more attention than like the women out there, right? From, you know, the
Such
bar
a weird
patrons and stuff like
flex.
that, people coming in. So no, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to keep it a buck and tell you reality. You know what I mean? Like all that, this and that and blah, blah, blah. Man, come on, bro. What's up with the entire dichotomy up there? I mean, look at how much I went through, you know, concerning Austin. Well, so what do you mean? I mean, look what I went through with different individuals who were all connected to the same branches.
I thought
So
you
what do you
ran
mean?
6th Street.
You understand? But they don't want to talk about that. Y'all have no idea. You have no idea the reality and the truth of what has happened here and what has taken place. You understand? It's just that simple. So, I mean, I don't know what to even tell you. I truly don't. You know what I mean? Because for me, it's funny. That's why.
For me, it's
hilarious.
funny too, Joey.
Because that's what they do.
Is he going to somehow take this event and say this is a coordinated fucking, they were looking for him or some shit?
Clearly want to cover up the truth, right? And pretend, right? And act like they don't know reality, but they do. All of them do. You understand? Yeah. We got another one driving 1 mile an hour. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
looking for you,
there's
Joey.
theatrics and antics every day and odd behaviors, but they don't want to tell you about that. Okay, no problem. Then I will. I'll be like the street reporter to bring you the real news of what's going on. So all this weird behavior, right? That's super weird and odd every day. Oh, we're just supposed to ignore that?
Just bring
Okay.
Craig
You want
Grow
us
with
all
you.
to get on the news and lie? Do
Two
you even
retards
know
out-
my
Two
experiences
retards about town.
in Austin? Do you have any clue what I went through? Do you have any clue what actually goes on? Do you understand? I used to have to walk all night in them streets. Okay. And the corrupt would just be sitting there paying attention, following all sorts of stuff. So what are you
He's
talking about?
paranoid.
There's a ton of corruption in Austin. I mean, it's rampant. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. What I see is God has served karma and justice every single time, and he will continue to. Right. And I think that a lot of folks, I think this whole dichotomy is fake, and it's a system, and it's a system of corruption. And that system has no loyalty to nobody or anything. And it produces exactly these results. So, I mean, again, who should we be looking at? Shouldn't they take a long, hard look at themselves? Isn't that what Austin, Texas needs to do? Doesn't everyone need to take a look at themselves? Look at what I went through when I was, 12 years old, concerning the actual athletic director of UT, who was Delos Dodds. We spoke on it. So what do you mean? I have survived the impossible, brother. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you're saying. There was actual teachers at UT that were on the same type of behavior for absolutely no reason. Okay? I have witnesses for all this. You all don't know me. Okay? I know a lot more people than y'all. You don't know me. I'm telling you, I'm very popular. People know me in Austin. They know me everywhere. Okay? And
What
so,
in the
again,
name of the Easter
you know,
Bunny's
it's just
fluffy
funny.
white
People
cock
wanna
does this
talk,
have
but,
anything to do with
who
what
are
happened in fucking
You
Austin
know, the
this
people
morning?
I know are a lot more powerful than the people they know.
What
Just let him
happened in
cook, Sheriff.
Austin?
He's getting to
I
it.
am a real person. You understand? The Joker videos talk about this. They were just talking about it yesterday. So
Oh,
if
there
you-
was a mass
let's
shooting.
not
I
lie.
If
have
you would just
not
watch the
looked at
Joker
any-
videos, you'd
pretend,
understand.
Right.
What was that, Frost?
I had no idea what even happened in Austin. I had to look it up right now.
Yeah, a couple people got killed shooting bar.
And
blah.
and Joey's upset that they're talking about that instead of what's going on with him.
Oh, well, I'm upset Joey wasn't shot in Austin, so
Yeah.
we could all be upset about something, huh?
If only we came up some money, he could have been there by now. That's our fault. He's not dead.
Yeah,
Oh
we missed
shit!
It's not, let's not allow them to continue to play innocent and pretend that
Laps,
they've
what
had
up?
no part in anything and everybody's just out there partying and having a good time. That's not what Austin is. It's just the truth. It was never what it was. You understand? That's what they want you to believe. See what I'm saying? It's just like they're saying you got people talking about
a hive
if you're from the city, you're not from the hood or ghetto, you come from a beautiful place. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. It could be a beautiful place, but like I said, everybody just kind of came in, that wasn't from there. Because I was born there. I'm a unicorn. I'm actually from and born in Austin, so it's my
I'm a
city. So I'll
unicorn.
for sure stay and do what I want in my
Born
city, right?
As a
See what I'm saying?
unicorn.
So just like here, just like anywhere you see what it is, you get folks that ain't even from here,
It's one of one.
right? And then they want to come in and pretend that, they're in charge of something. In charge of what exactly? Because if we look at every single matter, and as we continue to look in the future, you'll notice who actually is in charge and who the boss is. Sneed. They're not talking about all I survived and all, like how I've overcome so much that was impossible. They're not talking about my experiences. It's just like when I walk in the streets in Austin, folks don't even want to acknowledge me. This is my city. Oh, I exist. My presence matters. You
who?
understand? That's the thing. Like I had to do what I had to become this for me to get recognition. That's sad, man. That's sad that I can't just get real recognition for being myself. Don't y'all think that's sad?
Yeah, and I just love like the last time he was in Austin when he was wearing his fucking gold fucking stupid shirt, whatever, just sitting in a fucking bar corner of a restaurant, in the window seat, just sitting there with the look on his face. Please don't throw me out. I got nowhere to go. And I ain't got
I
no money.
remember when he used to sit in the spider house with like one glass of beer and stream for like 4 hours drinking piss warm beer, and it would make me sick to my stomach.
In my own city that I grew up in. That makes sense to you. See, just like with all this stuff, this is all me. This is all what I own. Nobody can tell me a thing about what I own and what I paid cash for. Nobody can just talk to me and speak to me if I'm not talking to you. If I'm minding my business, then you have to do the same. So, yeah.
What?
No, I'm doing everything right. A lot of folks are doing everything wrong. That's why they worried, right? That's fine. And Batman is the world's greatest detective. So what's up? Yeah. So, I mean, what I'm going to be doing is literally investigating and figuring out, right? Because you're allowed to do that, right? As a civilian, as whoever, and as what I do, I'm allowed to look into every affair and everything that's going on. And that's what I'll be doing. So I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this. And this is why I want to be in Austin so I can start figuring this stuff out.
But what you need
and
to
why
do is
this
pay
happening.
me so I can
Because
get
if
there.
I'm there, I can ask questions and talk
Send
to
me on
people and
vacation
try to
first.
figure out who this guy was, who these people were, why this is happening, right? And actually understand. I can actually protect the neighborhoods and the streets in Austin. That's what's crazy. The same folks who want to talk behind my back on West 6th and 6th Street are going to be the same ones who have to come running to me for help.
God, we knew this was coming.
Yeah. As usual.
We have no
Batman
idea,
has to go out
Negasonic.
there on West 6th and 6th Street and work and go to work on the blocks because I'm the only one brave enough with the heart and the skill and is tough enough to really change
That's a
things
good
on
one,
the
nigga.
blocks in a positive manner, in a positive way. Right? You want order in Gotham, right? Well,
Monger.
then you're going to have to utilize me. So like I said, whenever
Did they kill him at the scene or did the guy shoot himself or whatever it is? So there is no crime to figure out.
folks in Austin want to get to paying me, you let me know because we got a Cashapp, a PayPal, and a Venmo. If you want me up there to investigate and figure out these
There it
matters and the
is.
truth of them, and you want me to report on them, and you want me
Pay
to
me.
actually be on
Fuck
at a
outta
street
here.
level, able to stop all this evil and wicked stuff going on, well, then you're going to have to pay me to give me and provide the budget to do so.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? The Valley's already getting behind me. They're supporting me a little bit, and I'm truly appreciative and grateful, right? And I'm going to continue to ask for your support. Please support me right now. I got to come up with about 60 to 100 bucks quickly within the next few days, if possible, so I could try to use that to cover this phone bill.
No.
I need a new
You can hear his eyebrows fucking starting to slant like a puppy. Fucking, give me my toy.
bicycle. I need resources like electric bikes, electric scooters. You notice how I'm saying this, but these folks are driving electric bikes in front of me, the ones that I blocked the accounts and stuff.
Yeah, that they
and ain't
paid
talking
for.
to them. And that's my point. How are you going to sit here and do this when we're in the
Lazy,
middle of
what
you
up?
know what? We're in the middle of the greatest depression of all time. This country is falling apart. And you're sitting
Easy.
here riding
Tyler,
around like
baby.
it's all good and you want to have fun. If that's not selfishness, sister, I don't know what is.
You're mad that you can't have fun
See, it
with
wasn't a
them,
time
Joey.
Well, we have all the time in the world when people say, "Oh, I don't care about money." Right? I got bikes. This is a timing thing. We should have had this conversation immediately. Bikes should have been provided for me so that I can do what I need to do. With me, it's either one way or the other. Either you in or you out, either you with me or you against me. You go against me, you go against God. So, like I said, I become more necessary every day. This stuff is real as it gets, right? I'm the nightmare. I'm the real thing. I mean, like I said, we have to go to work on these blocks, and the only way to get me over there and do this is we're going to have some money. So folks are going to have to start providing a budget. It's just that simple, and that's the only way that it's going to happen. You understand? Other than that, it just is what it is. You feel me? We pushing forward, we moving forward. I'm so proud. I mean, everyone told me the same thing. They said, you should be so proud. 3 years, and I'm still in a great position right now. We're making progress, steady progress. I'm so excited. It's unbelievable. I'm trying to help, and I will gladly try to help 6th Street and help West 6th Street, despite everything that's happened and their treatment and the way that they like to talk to folks and act. Them folks, when I worked at Concrete Cowboy, did the same thing, trying to pretend like they were someone and I wasn't, and act like they were above who? Above who? I'm a full-fledged celebrity and I was rich then in wealth. What are you talking about? The fact is, nobody was anywhere near my level, and I looked at it all as a big party and a cakewalk with everything. Okay, everyone was in their feelings. Everyone. You know what I mean? Oh, and Key Bar is super corrupt too. And Key Bar is right next to Buford's, I believe, or like right down the street. So what do you mean? The manager there, he had an attitude, right? Remember? All these folks, they're all connected. Key Bar was literally behind everything. Like, literally, there's so much corruption at that bar, it's unbelievable. Truly. So, I mean, no, I wouldn't put it past these bars that they're involved in trafficking operations and all sorts of illegal activity. That's what goes on in these parking garages. They have the security in Austin, people working the basic security jobs who basically are living in the shelters and then working security jobs. They have them doing operations, right? So they can try to get money, meaning the security doesn't do their job on purpose. So then this stuff happens and then they try to file a claim or whatever so they can get money, and then they split the money. Batman knows everything, brother. This is what started my career, was these folks. Yep, you're who gave me this career with your corruption, with your corrupt ways. That's why they all feel some way. That's why they had folks coming up to me at Key Bar, start trying to make little remarks and comments that didn't even apply or make sense. What is that? Why are you concerned about me? That's weird. Yeah, and I was the door guy there, and I was getting my money right in front of you, wasn't I? So, I mean, that's what I mean. You had one dude was ex-military. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. I'm trained better than the entire military, stronger than them, and I actually think for myself. That's why I'm way ahead of all you. Yeah. That's why I'm way ahead of all of them. You understand? So, no, I'll tell you the truth, and I ain't going to lie to you. And them big bars like that on West 6, oh, I can guarantee you there's a ton of crime and corruption going on. I can guarantee you. What do you mean? Then the same folks that I walked down that block a million times, filed job applications, asked to work, and they never let me work, just like they don't here. Why don't you say the truth? So, I mean, what do you mean? No, I call that karma. I call everything that's happening karma. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and lie to you. No, I'm not. See, that's what they love to do. I love how 1 minute they all claim they're this and that, and then everything doesn't go their way, and then they wonder why. You get what I'm saying? That's what they do. I mean, I don't respect that, man. I don't respect narcissism. I don't. It's a weakened position. You're gonna sit there and act one way like you're so powerful and you're this and that, but then when everything, whatever's going down or whatever happens, then you pull the you know what card every single time. Like where I'm from, we don't do that. I'm from the country. You have to be strong. You just strong through and through. You know what I mean? So, like I said, no, I think that these things are clearly happening for a reason. I don't think they're just happening out of the blue. So why doesn't somebody talk about that? Why doesn't someone talk about the fact of how that city runs? It's so corrupt. They don't even care about all the stuff laying on the street. They haven't done anything to help with the homeless issue. All the homeless folks out there know me personally and respect me. Mm-hmm. So what do you mean? Why don't you talk about how you say it's like an entertainment district, but that entertainment district has steadily failed, has brought in no proceeds and absolutely no money, just like Barcelona failed because they couldn't do one ACL or whatever, Austin City Limits, right? Isn't that what it is? Or one of them, whatever the events are, right? When everybody shows up, right? And, this is how they get their money and they're just willing to do anything for it. It's just a system. So you have to capitalize off of the system. Everything that was made, every phone call that was made, everything that was said, every lie that was stated is a separate lawsuit. And it all gets tied into one big lawsuit, right? That's what folks have to understand. Like I said, folks can't talk to me. They can't speak to me, nothing, because we're in the middle of all this. And again, you understand that I'm building my case.
This actually hurts. It kind of hurts the process. What the fuck he's actually talking about right now. I'm trying to listen to it and trying to fucking figure out what it is. It's just so fucking random. It's so fucked up.
You got a short circuit, Sheriff.
Jesus.
If folks don't understand the law, well, I mean, then maybe you should think and learn to read. I don't know what to tell you. Because you're only helping me because, tampering is another felony, right? See, I understand the law like the back of my hand. These folks don't. That's why I continue to get the best of them. That's why I continue to win. And I'm utilizing the system, the actual law that never changed, right? And I'm using it and utilizing it to win. So no, them folks want to just party and party and party. And like I said, all you have is a whole bunch of college students that live off their parents, right? And then everybody else is in the tech industry, right? It's all evil. It's all satanic, right? Just like all them folks was in Seton Hospital talking in the lobby, accepting phone calls from underground illegal organizations. And that's why I went through what I went through. And I continue to survive the impossible. Yes. So that's a lot of corruption to just sweep under the table and act like it never happened. You feel what I'm saying? That's a whole lot. You don't even know the things I've witnessed in the arch, around the arch. I lived in the arch for years on and off, right? I don't know what you're talking about, but like, allow me to put things in actual perspective for you about how this works. When you have all them college students, we're not going to be naive here and actually pretend, are we? Are we going to pretend that there's not tons of major trafficking operations going on in the heart of Austin, Texas, that is 100% affiliated and connected to all that and all the university, all the campuses, right? And all of the corrupt departments as well. Are we really going to sit here and pretend? That's why these folks keep acting like they're above someone and they're not even making money. And they're committing crimes to do it. And this is why corrupt officials are getting arrested every day. This is why you see the corruption, right, with Austin, the Austin.
Yep, Negasonic, lunar eclipse on the 3rd. Total lunar eclipse. So it'll be a blood moon. Fucking red-looking moon. And also, all planets will be visible to the naked eye in the night sky. So that, if you got a good visual on the 3rd, well, after, I believe, I can't remember the time. Anyway.
Police department, with the Travis County Jail, what I went through and experienced firsthand, right? God has served justice for everything. What do you mean? It's called justice and karma. God said, you're going to know who's been doing this stuff concerning me and towards me by, what happens. That's what God told me, word for word. And I'm watching it in front of my eyes every day. I'm watching it unfold. All them wannabe musicians out there. Trenton, none of you. How about that? See, this is the thing. They want to act like, oh, yeah, we're cool. How are we cool? But none of you have just been nice. You could just be nice. Other than that, I mean, I don't know how you do things, but I'm not backwards. I don't operate like that, homie. Yeah. That's why I stood on business and said, yeah, y'all owe me my check. And they had to give me my check. And I could see fear in their eyes at all them bars on 6th Street. You know what I mean? So other than that, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to go ahead and say the truth. There's a lot that goes on that people don't want to talk about. There's a lot of favoritism. How do you have people like Deuce King? He's a Freemason. See, the problem with Deuce King, buddy, is this. You were kind of nice, but it's all fake. This is the thing. Why do we have folks like Deuce King? He had a failed boxing career, and this is a fact, but he runs around and they're portraying him like he's tough, going out their way on social media to lie for someone who never had a career. Same thing with the manager at Friends, Tommy. Tommy tried to do UFC and MMA and failed the first match. He went through something and then he just quit. I call that giving up where I'm from, brother. That's what I call it. Right. And you have to understand how much history we have and how much has actually transpired and happened. Like when I say I run Austin, I mean, I run every block just like here. I'm not playing at all. You understand? And they know. So, I mean, I'm not going to get on here and tell you every individual story because there's too many. There's millions of stories, bro. I've addressed everything. So I'm just saying, when you see these random things that keep happening, I mean, what does it point to? They just had an incident a couple of months ago that exhibits and demonstrates and proves the corruption within the departments in Austin, and that they don't know how to do their job and they don't know how to move, and they're not able to de-escalate or handle any matter the right way because they don't care and they don't want to. And it also concerned a woman, and they want to act like I forgot. There was a girl and a woman in the video, and the actual officer allowed that woman to leave, which is also illegal, right? So what are you talking about? It
What
was
the
supposed to
fuck
be an
is he
arrest,
talking
and he
about?
allowed her to
Dude.
leave, and he got caught up trying
Not
to
a
act
baker's
tough.
fuck of an
Why
idea.
did he do that? Because he was phased and he was trying to impress the girl or woman that was there. Clearly, the only reason that he was even doing that arrest was because of that, because it was a woman and a female and a girl. Or is anyone else going to point out the obvious here? So who are you hiring APD to do the jobs? You're literally taking whoever you can find, and you're not doing a background check. You're not screening. You're not caring about who they actually are. And it is a corrupt system. So it's no surprise. Then they want to get on the podium. Oh, we care so much. This dude, this chief, the police chief in
Okay,
Austin
we're
or
just gonna
whoever,
put a
got on the
fucking
podium and used this
stop
as
to this
just
shit. I'm just not gonna tolerate it, Karina. You can go bye-bye. So, and nigga, don't engage. Not here anyway. If you want to engage over there, I'm just not gonna. It's not gonna do it over here. So, that being said, let's go.
like any opportunistic narcissist would, to try to paint that department as if they've done their job. He took an entire huge debacle and a cluster and tried to use it in the first thing, and all he focused on and said is, well, they responded properly, they did their job, and the people are safe because of us. Let me explain something to you. That's all a lie. Okay, no, that's not reality at all. In fact, you truly do need Batman
Okay,
and Austin,
no one important.
because it's completely the opposite. If folks are safe, then why in the hell did you just allow this to happen? See what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. They're acting like it's random. Brother, if you cared about the city and the patrons, the bar patrons, and the people going in and out of these bars, you literally will hire one dude to do security who doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't have a clue what he's doing, doesn't know how to do the job. Just because he has certifications to do this and that doesn't mean he knows how to do the job. So what was the purpose and the point of that? Can you explain that? What was the purpose? What was the point of it? What was the purpose? There was no purpose. And they'll basically like plant them at these different bars, right, in these different locations, right? And that's about it. And they just stand there. I used to talk to them all night for hours. That's the thing. They all want to act like I'm nobody when I'm everything. You understand? Like it's completely the opposite. So my whole point is, let them do what they do. They all had no idea who I am and who they was talking to as usual. That's no surprise, right? None of them do their job. And weak security like that ain't going to be able to do a thing. And you already knew it. So if you want the bars to be safe in Austin, why don't you hire me and give me a job, since I'm basically, you know, the best in security. Literally, I was the best bouncer on 6th Street. You can ask about me. Like, real people will tell you it's the truth. Nobody comes close to me. All right, come on, bro. I'm an expert in everything I do. I'm a martial arts expert. Like, I'm literally the greatest in the world at everything I do. If you truly wanted the folks of Austin and people of Austin to be safe in this entertainment district, you would hire me and give me a job. Now, here's where this comes in and ties into what I'm doing. A long time ago, I said that I was going to turn this into a business as well, to protect people. I've seen y'all try to do it, and you present these ideas to the committees in Austin, and I don't know if they allowed it or not, but it sure as hell didn't work. Because when I was doing bar security, y'all would get these other folks that was like some kind of other agency or unlicensed agency or whatever that makes no sense, and they would just sit in the bar. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. And again, I have to do all the work.
If you had just paid me,
I have
this
to
wouldn't
do
have
all the
happened.
work, and I'm like a regular civilian. They have all these certifications and all this extra
Can we bring
stuff,
him up
and
on
I
extortion
accomplish more than
charges?
them, and that makes sense to you?
Probably.
See what I'm saying? Like, you're not helping. You're not de-escalating. You're not helping the situation. It's very simple. If you want folks to be safe in this entertainment district, you hire someone like me who knows how to de-escalate and knows how to actually have a presence out there, so that when folks do crazy stuff randomly, I can actually be there to help and stop it. Do you really care about the folks of Austin, or do you just care about your own image? And this is directly to all of them, okay? To everyone. I don't care if it's a chief. I don't care whoever. I'll say it publicly in front of all y'all. Do you really care about the people of Austin? Because we all know the truth. So what do you mean? Like I said, if you do care, or you want to pretend that you care, then okay, hire me and give me a job. I can protect that whole city. Because let me explain something to you, little homie. Whether you hire me or not, God's going to give me the money, and I'm going to be up there working on these blocks anyway. I'm not asking you for permission to do what I do. It's necessary. You feel me? So what do you mean? That's the whole goal of this, to get me on a bat pod so I can be literally patrolling and driving down 6 and West 6 and Rainy and all them blocks and everywhere, man. We talking about Runberg, every block. I'm going to be going down and literally like monitoring and doing my thing. I'm a watchman, brother. That's what God made me.
You're a
Yeah,
broken
and showing up in
watchman.
the parking garages and getting busy and everything, right? Because there's so much going on, and the truth is, there's tons of crime, there's tons of illegal activity, and the folks who are there to protect us are participating in it. So that shows the corruption right there. How this happened, and he don't even care. He didn't care. He didn't bat an eyelash. He said, yeah, the response time was amazing. You just took that as an opportunity to try to make yourself look good. And that doesn't show the attitude of Austin. Everything in Austin is about serving selfishness. It was never about the people. They don't care about us. And that's the whole point of why you need a Batman in Austin.
I kind of want to hear his proposal on stopping bullets.
It's a complete joke, is what it is. So stuff happening like that, no surprise at all. I mean,
I
did
hope
you
he
have a
uses his
security
face.
system in place?
Yeah, like, how are you stopping bullets before they hit people? What?
Did you see him when he was putting his videos, his shorts up? I got to recircuit my brain here real quick. I'm sitting there fucking doing something else. But when he was talking about bulletproof capes and shit like that, fucking, he was like, this cape doesn't provide much shade. And he's leaning down because the sun, he's out in the dust there when he's about ready to flex his fucking money. He brings his cape over his head like he's fucking hiding in the shade. It was fucking, and then he did his little dance. It's like, fucking, what the hell?
Easy, simple questions, right? You didn't, right? Okay. So then I'm not trying to hear anything else. You feel me? Because you didn't care. Because your objective was not to protect folks. Correct? It never was. So what do you mean? What are you talking about? Your response time was great. There shouldn't be a response time. There should have been a preemptive stopping of what happened. Is this dude serious?
Preemptive stopping.
And this is a chief. This is a chief we're talking about. You got chiefs of police that are corrupt.
I used to think that was called prevention,
You got
but
narcissists in all these positions.
preemptive stopping.
And they little
So
small
Joey
paychecks
thinks there
that
should
don't
be a
even make no
SWAT
real money.
team
And then we
installed in
wonder
every single
why
bar
Austin
on
is the
every
way
single
that it is.
street.
So yeah, so what's up?
It's
And
called
I'm
a
open
police
to a
state, Joey.
conversation publicly anytime. We can have a public interview with anyone. How about that? Who has the power now? Right? Who has the power now? Yeah, this rabbit has the power.
do you?
This
Hey,
rabbit
it's all
has
good.
the
It's all
power.
good
rabbit.
when they-
I got the power.
This rabbit, I've never heard him referred to himself as a rabbit before.
He cries. He's a big fucking crybaby for somebody who has all the power.
Exactly.
They all want to talk and this and that. Like I said, folks talk one way when I'm right in front of them. Then they want to go talk some other way when I leave town or I'm not around, right? Come on, man. It's just karma and justice. It's just the truth. It's just what it is. I mean, it ain't no surprise at all. And that's the thing. The stuff that these bars are doing, right? It's all indirect, right? Because the bars are who's doing it. And then guess what? They get to hide behind the system of corruption that they've created. Makes sense? It's the same thing the U.S. government do. Same thing. What do you mean? The government directly funds all this stuff. They funded it with Austin Metcalf. They fund the cartel. That's how I knew it was so easy to stop the cartel and the operations, and I'm the one who defeated them
Done
because
deal.
I already knew it was the same exact people, and they scary. Mhm. This is the actual truth of reality. You understand? Oh, and I can guarantee you a lot of it has to do with the cartel in Austin as well, just like I've already seen that Minnesota is a major beacon. And then why do you think that them agencies are up there doing what they're doing? Now they're saying that they caught this and that, and it was like a 80 billion dollar, whatever, this and that. Like, okay. I mean, but the thing is the headlines are always a lie.
KLM, because we didn't come off our money to send him to Austin earlier. That's our fault. That's your fault. It's all of our fault.
Okay. And the thing is, too, when they're conducting those investigations, they never usually achieve a result. And when they do, how do you know that they're doing their job properly and there's not corruption within their job? The thing is that corruption is a human trait, sadly, especially today. And it's sad. It shouldn't be. I mean, it's not in me, but it seems to be pretty prevalent. And you're going to have a system of checks and balances. And again, that's why you have to have a Batman. I was way ahead of my time. I'm a genius. I think ahead of everybody. I already knew what times we were heading towards. If you can't tell, that's why I was doing all that training and I was already getting busy on the blocks. I'm way ahead of you, man. I'm already 3 years in with a full-scale career of, coming through hard body and being a gangster and a thug in the street. Catch up, homie. So, give me a minute.
Hold up.
3-year career of being hard body and a gangster in the street.
Jesus.
I'm going to say the truth. You know what I mean? I don't think that it's that big of a surprise, any of this stuff. I mean, how is it a surprise? This has been going on 6th Street for years. Now, if it's trickling over onto West 6th, that's new, but it's to be expected because that's what happens with crime. It tends to expand. That's the point. The criminals are getting a little smarter too, and everybody else is, well, that's the point. Again, Austin, Texas needs a Batman. So again, whenever Austin wants to start providing the funding, you go ahead and let me know so we can get this party started. Pumpkin.
Let's get this pumpkin started. Well, why he's laughing? I mean, it is March. Halloween is right around the corner. What are we going to do for a fucking Halloween contest this year? We got plenty of time to start thinking about it.
Yeah, are we doing the same theme or?
I don't know if we can.
I love it, man. Hold on.
I think we're going to have to come up with a different idea.
Yeah. Because you guys made me keep my fucking costume. I was prepared to throw it away in the hoarder that I am. Assholes. Anyway, we're going to have
I still have mine. It's in like a little basket underneath my coffee table for some reason.
All right. What if
I might need to pop it on?
But you can't use anything from last year or anything that can resemble of what you used last year. If you do, you're disqualified. I don't know. We got time.
The bat signal is not a beeper. That's right. The bat signal is not a beeper. All right. But you're going to have to start calling it. And I'm not joking. I mean, they have no choice. They're going to have to start calling for me. I mean, like I said, I save lives every day. This is what I do. I mean, everything, my words, everything, all my efforts online, all my efforts on these blocks.
Don't start a yawn for us.
Period in general. They all have a purpose.
That wasn't a yawn. That was
I'm
a
telling
sigh.
you the truth. It is no surprise. This stuff has been going on 6th Street forever, and they just didn't care until it went to West 6th. So now, it came to the wannabe upper class block. There's nothing upper class about West 6th. It's the same exact people. They just wearing a different set of clothes. That's all it is. It's the land of entitlement on West 6th Street is what it is. That's what it is, the land of entitlement. They establish fake relationships. They have fake jobs. They only pick and choose specifically who they want to give these job opportunities to. Come on, man. They were playing games with me out there when I was doing bar security at them doors. But see me, I was going and paying off property taxes and sold the property for $100,000. So what's up?
And how much do you have left, Joey?
That's my whole point.
That's my
Folks
whole
wanna
point.
talk,
Wah, 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 wah.
Well, he was spending money on the bus today. I don't know if he caught it or not because he didn't realize it was Sunday until late afternoon. He's like, oh, fuck. The bus doesn't run looking late anymore. So, yeah, he was waiting around for a little bit, just being a fucking retard.
pretend. Folks
I'll
want to
play those
pretend
shorts
like,
when he's
oh,
done.
we
They're
the
so
same.
good.
I mean, everybody who ever went
I was
to
going to
West
ask
6th,
you,
I mean,
Frost, to
and spent
clip
more
them
money than
because you're good at that. You add whatever you're going to do. I just don't have time to do it. I would just clip it and then just upload the bullshit. But that being said, I was going to ask you to clip it, and sure as shit, he clipped it himself, made them into shorts. It's fucking brilliant. Good job, Joe.
Did he hit the
Yeah,
threshold?
They expect other people to,
He did.
like believe in the brainwashing and programming.
Oh, wow.
I'm supposed to feel some way. I'm supposed to feel.
Well, that's actually it. I mean, if you think about it this way, okay, so he made his check. Today's the 1st of March. So he's going to get paid the 21st or so. So now Joey's got that sense of wellness, of comforting, that serotonin dopamine hit in his head where, oh, I got futures money. Now the money that I have in my pocket, $75 left over from his bank account, that he may spend that, and his phone bill's
starting to
doing
burn a hole.
Yeah, his phone bill's due in 4 more days. All he has to do is spend like $20 and he can't pay his phone bill.
Oh yeah, and Homeboy is done, right?
Yeah, homeboy's out of the picture, and yeah, then he'll get his $100. He's got coming $103, I think it was, coming to him on the 21st with no phone. Then we're good.
He's gonna have to call fucking Craig.
Yes, sir.
I mean, who felt for me? Who helped me out there? All them folks on West 6, they got a little bit of pocket change, right? They all, off the strength of someone else, they get their money from their parents. How come none of them could open a door for me so I could have built up there? I mean, you could open a door right now.
You're not
Give
their
me a couch
kid.
and a fridge, and I can start this project.
Open your fridge.
That's my whole point. I'm trying to get to other cities because it won't be just Austin. I'll build up there, right? I'll defend and protect 6th Street, West 6th, Rainey, the whole community, and all of Austin, Texas. And then I can expand to these other cities because I'm already looking at major cities with factories. So I can go work in a steel factory and work on mechanical engineering and teach it to myself so I can build my own bat pods and tumblers and tanks. I'm going to keep on graduating up levels. What? So
is he literally Eminem and 8 Mile pressing fucking?
I think he thinks he is, but I don't know what part of 8 Mile he's seen where Eminem was studying mechanical engineering while pressing those buttons.
Pressing car hoods or whatever it was.
No, but Eminem had a notebook, right? So he was studying.
True. His trusty, dusty notebook in his backpack, and with his...
Yeah, and he was doing like word search and stuff.
No, there's clearly reasoning for what happened. It didn't just happen randomly, right? So, I mean, it's either one of the two. Either it's coordinated and from the corrupt government, 100%. That's what most of it is. I mean, all of it. All these events that happened in the past, they were all connected to the military and military-industrial complex. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That's the truth. If you look into this matter close enough, you might find out the same component, but they're going to hide that because they don't want you to find out. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that all this comes from the same system. It's all inside jobs. What are you talking about? And like I said, if not, then I mean, kind of just seems like, clearly somebody felt some way, and it is what it is. I mean, like that's the thing. Like, I mean, I've heard so many stories. I'm gonna keep it real at this point about the campus on UT Austin, right? And I mean, my dad graduated from there. I mean, you saw how they treated me and how they did everything concerning me when I had nowhere to go out there. And I mean, no, I'll never forget that, number one. And number two, I mean, you have to understand, like, I'm a major part of everything in Austin. You understand? I'm a major part of everything. I'm an integral part of the community. You understand? So, I mean, it is what it is. Folks can feel how they want. They can say what they want. Like, it is what it is. But my whole point is, I mean, I've heard so many stories about the campus and how, you have students that are coming here from other countries, and then you're looking at what these students are doing. And I'm talking about on these actual blocks right there, like Guadalupe, right? The one that I was all over in Guadalupe, right? So you have businesses that can't even open to do business on Guadalupe because of what I'm talking about. So I mean, there's no system of order. There's nobody's in charge. There's no system of protection. There's no system of nothing. Again, Austin,
You gotta
Texas
make sure
needs
the
a
streets
Batman.
get Guadalupe.
This is the truth. So I mean, whenever y'all want to get the funding together, go ahead and send me $50,000 just to start. Right? And then we can go ahead and
$50,000.
get this show on the road, because God's gonna give me the funding regardless, like I told you. And that's the thing. The same folks, like I said, that was talking when I wasn't around, and they love to keep doing that. I'm going to have to be the one that has to be there for them and protect them. Just like I have to protect and tell people, no, you can reopen your business, ma'am. You understand? There's nothing to fear out here because I'm out here. I'm going to make sure that my cities run correctly. I'm going to fix manually, just like I fixed Brownsville quite a bit and the Valley. I'm going to fix Austin. I'm going to make sure that it can run right. And no, anyone who's closed down their business, I'm going to try to contact them and speak to them and tell them, look, when I get up there and I have this project running, I'm going to say, look, there's nothing to fear. If you have an issue, you call me, right? And
What the
100%, I want you to reopen your business and get back making money.
Sir, we went out of business because we didn't sell enough tacos. What do you mean you'll offer us protection? That wasn't our problem. What?
Holy shit.
We are not allowing outsiders and other folks to come over here and then affect our business and our money. This is what you folks need to understand. I am not alone in this. This is what we're supposed to be in this together. You understand? I want everyone in this country to succeed, and I want business to thrive.
There was one taco that I did refuse in my entire life. I want to take a second to tell this story real quick. Former employee, I was a 1099 sales guy with him, whatever it was. He claimed.
Yeah, you should never eat your employees' tacos.
Well, he owned the company, and he said
of interest.
These are great tacos, and he called them homemade Velveeta tacos. Ground beef.
Velveeta?
Yes, ground beef, seasoned ground beef, whatever. With the it wasn't a pita pouch or whatever it was, but it was kind of a shell like a pita. But hold the boat. He would fry those up in like cheddar cheese, on like make a coating, a crispy coated with it. So and then fold it over like a taco. And then he'd fill it up. I mean, it sounds good. I mean, if you're drunk or stoned, you'd eat it, right? But he brought these into work the next day, leftover fucking homemade Velveeta tacos, like a drunk casserole. Just throw whatever you have in the refrigerator into a pot and fucking cook it, right? Well, anyway, he brought them in. Hey, dig in, guys. I fucking didn't even bite all the way through it. And I fucking, whatever was in my mouth, I spat it out. I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst.
It would make me angry if somebody offered me Velveeta pita pocket tacos.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
It wasn't even Tex-Mex.
Like,
I mean, and he
fucking
was from...
desecrated this shit.
Exactly. Only taco I threw away.
It's probably like not even real ground beef. It's like ground turkey burger or something.
It was ground beef, but it was bad.
In the Valley and elsewhere all over Texas and the United States of America. It's that simple. We are not shutting down businesses because of nonsense. That is silly.
Nonsense.
Okay? And that also comes from this new generation of entitlement because they never been through nothing, so they don't know
generational
how to stand
nonsense.
Sometimes you got to just stand on business. You understand what I'm saying? So no, that's one thing that I can do. I mean, I can fix everything up there, but you got to get me up there, and you got to give me enough of a budget to work with and build the suit so I can go out in the street at night and during the day in broad day. Yeah, I don't care what time it is. So like I said, you got to understand, I mean, it's just very simple, and that's the thing. We get enough financial backing for what I'm building here. And I mean, I'm going to have full authority all on my own independently, and I'm going to just do what I want anyway, because I'm from the streets. So, I mean, the point is I'm unstoppable. This is unstoppable, right? This is God's will. and God's will be done. You understand? Regardless. So I mean, it is what it is. My whole point is like, brother, I mean, it ain't nothing for me. I've spent so much time on them blocks. I've been around the homeless so much. Like, bro, it ain't nothing for me to make sure that Austin is run right and that we make sure that the streets are safe and everything is good. But I need the money so that I can do this. It's not an easy job to do. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be a lot that happens, right? And I'm ready for that. That's what I signed up for.
What the hell is a pickle pube, Frost? What the hell is a pickle pube?
I don't know. Every time I see a burrito, I always feel like there's a stray hair on it.
Oh, is
that
there
what-
supposed to be a comma between there?
Is that
pickle
what
and pubes?
Peter Piper picked?
Oh, pickled. Pickled.
Picked a pickled pube off. Oh God, I'm gonna puke.
Peter Piper picked a pecker of pickle pubes.
Pickled pubes, yeah.
Pickled. What if there was? Oh God, a whole jar, like a 16-ounce jar of nothing but pubes that have been.
Yeah, that's what I
vinegar.
imagine. Them just dig it in and like slap it on a big layer.
We train almost
shower
every
pubes.
day. I mean, come on, bro. You saw me run
Yeah.
full speed today.
Come on, you guys
when
know I
tired
don't
and
do that
exhausted.
shit.
You know, I mean, come on, man. You know, I mean, I literally had like 3
Vinegar poop
back-to-back or
pubes.
2 back-to-back amazing workout sessions, better than anybody in the world. I ran 10 miles, walked about 30 plus, more than 10 miles, more than 30 I walked, right? Today I ran a couple of miles. I mean, it's been nonstop.
All right, he has ended it. We have about 12 minutes left here.
And that's the same way I would run in Austin.
And then
I
we
would be
can stick
getting
around
busy
for
on them blocks.
accident on the
The
easement.
thing is, there's no structure in Austin. It's too much entitlement, and everybody's
Accident
just,
on the
oh, I have a
easement.
job. Okay. And so that's the thing. Everything is like,
Yes,
borrowed.
that was Blue was making comments in the stream earlier today. I can't remember if you came up here tonight before you, but that was earlier today because when Joey almost got ran over by an 18-wheeler, we were talking about if Joey actually got paralyzed and hit by a fucking truck and now he's got to fucking run around in a wheelchair and got a settlement. But he's paraplegic and his nurse's name is actually fucking Christina.
Oh God.
Oh
Hey,
my
look,
God.
it's your divine spouse.
Yeah. So
I
If
think
he-
you would actually consider that a win.
You're gonna be married to this chair for the rest of your life.
So Joey's going around pawn shop to pawn shops trying to collect fucking wheelchairs that won't fall apart on him. Now he's got them all stacked up in mom's fucking back.
He would love that shit. He would get a settlement and then he would ride around in a little motorized fucking wheelchair and call it a bad pod.
So that's basically the the storyline for accident on the easement. So
road, so they feel like, oh, I'm working this job. Oh, now I'm finally above. Now I'm better. Yeah, that's really, really funny. That's just not the way that the world or reality works, and it shows true entitlement. It shows what it is. It shows immaturity, and it shows that you've never had a real career or made any money before. A job doesn't mean anything. It just means you're working a job. That's all it means. That's it. You understand? And if you don't know how to take that money and invest in yourself, then you're wasting your time. I've worked all over the country. It's never been a big deal, and I literally have left 1 million jobs. Could care less. You know,
I
these
forgot
folks
to
wanna
add that,
hold on to
Blue.
a job. A job is not something you hold on to if you're really a hustler. That's why I went and built my own business. And, you know, odds are I'm never going to have to work for anybody again, just like God told me. That's what God told me, right? So that's what I'm saying, man. You know, folks be talking. That's all cute, but
pickled pubes. I gotta write
You know,
that down too.
what are they really talking about? Now, I'm going to tell you the truth every time about these stories. Like I said, I'll be up there. I'll figure out what actually happened. You know, just like I went to Dallas right after all this other stuff
I
happened.
got pickled pubes written right next to crotch lobster boil.
And I started hearing the stories when I was in the bridge in the shelter, living in there. Yeah. What do you mean? And I started figuring out what actually happened a little bit more. You understand? Come on, man. How many more of these instances are going to happen before people just connect the dots that are super obvious that these are all inside jobs? The government is corrupt. What do you mean? I mean, we're just going to continue to just stand here and sit here and tolerate this behavior and put up with this? Are you serious? I mean, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. It's backwards. It's backwards for the corrupt ones to be getting on a mic podium and then trying to make themselves look good. It shows the truth. They don't care. What did Michael Jackson, he said, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Oh man, this is a system, and the truth is that nobody cares. You know why nobody cares? Because everyone knows that it's fake. Hmm? That's what it is. It's exactly the way the world is. It's cold. It's every man for himself because this is the way you all made it. This is the way your system made it. You understand? And I just don't operate like that. I don't want to. I never have and never will. I care about people. I have love and compassion for people. I care about humanity. I'm going to continue to. So I don't know what else to tell you, man, but like I said, these things I'm sure are not just happening randomly. You understand? It's that simple. And like I said, you've noticed a repeated um, a repeated effort of this. You've noticed. I mean, you got to understand when I was working security out there, right in that exact area, I'm talking about right there. Okay. When I was working security in that area, the people that I worked around and worked with, I mean, number one, I figured out they were all corrupt, right? And then and I stood up to everyone, but I stood on business. But I also figured out that, they have no sensibilities. They don't seem to understand how to act within character, and that being reckless just doesn't work. When there's nothing going on and your first response is recklessness, that shows that you don't know how to think. And this is why they don't ever have a career and they're not progressive. And then they feelings because I do, right? Because I make good decisions. I'm smart. Folks want to act like they me. You're a beginner level, homie. You'll never catch up to me in the wealth I got or equity. And for sure, nobody can tell me what.
Fuck you, Ed.
That need my help, like I said, cut that check. And there's another reading and download saying my name is getting brought up in like the most powerful rooms possible on the planet. So I told you, I don't know if it's like the president,
We
the
all do,
government,
KLM.
CIA, Feds, FBI.
What exactly
but
is the most powerful rooms possible on the planet?
Little does he know that's the Red Triangle meetings.
Damn.
He's given us all the power.
If they have
I
a
mean,
vested
we already
interest
have the power. He's just picking up on it. He just doesn't know where it's coming from. It's us, Joey.
Midi-chlorians. We're using the fucking Red Triangle Force.
actually protecting and helping this country, well, then yeah, you should be paying attention to me and you should be hiring me immediately for a job. And I want to get paid top dollar for what I do, or I never
Right
have
now,
to
and
worry
I
about
want to
money
go on
again.
vacation.
I'm going to be completely in charge of my own missions and assignments. I want to be the boss. I'll listen to what you tell me. I'll listen to what you're saying to do, right? Like I said, I have my rules and I don't go against them for nobody and nothing and for no amount of money. You understand? I will run everything my way and you will listen. You can give me guidance and tell me what the objective is, but I'm going to decide my own missions and my own assignments. And it's just that simple. And you can pay me to do this and I can actually get everything fixed the right way because I'm real smooth and I'm good at what I do. You understand? I really am the shadow operative. I really am the ghost asset. This is what I do for a career. These other folks are worried about YouTube still. That's cool. I have a full-fledged career here that's on a whole nother level, and we've been doing this right in front of you this entire time. Really, I've been doing it my entire life. So yeah, I think you're starting to find out and realize we're not the same, little homie. We never were the same. Okay? Like I told you, I'm like Jet Li in that depiction with Jason Statham. That's exactly what I'm like. I'm the real thing, brother. You understand? Oh, it's real with me. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, folks can talk all day. I ain't worried about it. When you report the news, start reporting the truth. You know what I mean? That's why they never want to interview people like me and get the truth out there. You know what I mean? I'm going to be all over these streets reporting and saying the truth. And I'm not trying to act like a news reporter. I'm talking about I'm going to be talking about these matters because they need to be public matters. I'm going to be out.
So is like fucking the Brownsville guy, his fucking mentor now? Fucking, he's going to be walking around man about town with the microphone, sticking it in people's face.
Working on them blocks. You understand? And trust me, I'm the one for it because, like, come on, man. It's all fake out there, man. North Lamar, all that stuff, man. It ain't that tough. You got a lot of acting going on. It ain't just like when they say, like somebody was saying, if you from Austin, you're not hood or ghetto. Like, yeah, you're not. Austin is a beautiful place. there's not really any hood or ghetto there. There's rough blocks and rough parts, but that's about it. Anything else? But see, this is the thing. In any city, if you're from any city, you're not from the hood or ghetto, because they cleaned up all the hoods and ghettos after I left them when I was about 16, and I'm now 36. So that was 20 years ago. So it's not just Austin, it's just anywhere, and that's the problem. Can you imagine folks trying to get their identity off of being hood and ghetto? I mean, that's hilarious when, you know, and especially when they're not from the environment I actually came from. See, that's what they don't get, and they do, and they want to pretend. Well, I actually come from I'm the real thing. I come from the real environment, real original intent in California. I came up with the real one. I am the real thing. These folks, I don't know what they talking about. If I wasn't from something, I wouldn't be claiming that I'm that. You understand? I'm an actual lord, so that's the point.
Joey, I just want to tell you that Shamrock came up way more hood than you ever did.
Self-awareness and understand who and what you're speaking to, brother. We're not the same. See, you walk everywhere and you allow people to talk and anyway and do what they want, and you put up with all sorts of stuff. We move as gangsters. We totally different, homie. I'm the actual mob, bro. That's why all that fake stuff you entertaining, boy, miss me with it, man. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Like I said, I own my own league, man. Sign the waiver, bro. You feel me? Anything else is a waste of time, bro. Anything else is just theatrics. It's antics because they ain't about nothing. That's all that they've ever done. They've been on the same thing since day one. You understand? It is not my problem that folks struggling or they got a career that they ain't shining in, and you know, women ain't paying them attention. I don't know what y'all got going on, but that's your thing.
Yeah, when was it was a couple of few days, maybe a week ago, he was talking about how, man, I wish Christina was real. But other than that, no, they're kind of on
I
the outs.
remember that.
All this my own, by myself, with my own bare hands and my own hard work and my own genius mind. So what's up? So I'm going to say this one more time. Austin, Texas needs to back me financially just like the Valley. So the Valley, please continue. Please keep it up. Thank you very much to anyone who's helped me along the way. Like I said, we're just starting to get back on track just a little bit. I'm seeing it, but it's still to the point where, like, if I pay this phone bill, it's just we can't.
All right. So CIA just DM me a couple audio files of screen recordings of Joey. Didn't cut a live off sometime where I don't know if it got caught or not of him begging for money, I think. So I'll play those two when we're done here in a couple minutes.
Keep going backwards.
They're
so
uploading.
I need to get 60 to 100 somehow. I don't know how, but God, you know, help me with this so I can get this money and get this phone cover one more month somehow so I can continue to do this, because we have to move forward. And that's the point. If I have to not pay the phone, then I'm sorry, but that might be what I'm inclined to do because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. I've been making.
I'm sorry, but that might be what happened.
See, this is the thing.
I'm sorry,
and I'm not held back. I'm
tired
not
of
stagnated. Anything.
Anybody else tired of paying bills? Anybody? I love it. For that matter, I love paying bills. It's fucking amazing.
But I can jump from leaps and bounds if I just stop paying for this nonsense. The public should be helping me with all this stuff. I shouldn't have to ask for support, and God said that himself, buddy. You feel me? So once we get the public to start backing and understand this is real, this is really Gotham, the whole world, right? And we're going to start small, and it's not small, but we're going to start with the basics, right? And like I said, the whole goal is to get me up to Austin, Texas, and expand this to Austin and then all these other cities. And the public can help me do it, and you can support me. If you are from Austin, Texas, and I'm going to keep talking to Austin on here digitally. If you're from Austin, Texas, you need to be supporting digitally. If you truly want help and support, and you want someone who knows these blocks like the back of my hand and can actually help and be out here protecting you and standing up for your civil liberties and civil rights, then you're going to have to go ahead and call that bat signal and call on Batman. Now, who's ever issued a more powerful statement than that, little homie? Feel me? I got stuff to do. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Be easy.
Stuff to do.
Be easy, homie.
So much stuff.
So, all right. Fuck you and your laugh track. All right. I'm going to drop that screen down. Make sure I got the right one. Yep. All right. that's gone. And now CIA just sent me these. They just finished uploading. I can't remember which one's first. CIA in comments, which one's first, the 5 minute or 3 minute? 5 minute or 3 minute? Let me see. Let me go back in my DM. All right, I'm just going to wing it. Let's go this one first. This is the first one I uploaded. Let's see. So that'd be the last one. So, no, I'm going to go with the 5 minute first. All right, here we go.
Here I am back again. So yeah, like I said, man, we're going to keep on winning. You understand? We're going to be doing nothing but staying positive, maintaining, pressing forward, moving forward, man. Folks don't have an answer for me, man. I can't be stopped. It's that simple. You understand? Like I said, I don't need nobody but God. I stand on my own. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm not talking to anyone in the public. Like I said, we have nothing to talk about. You understand? It's that simple. Like I said, this is all real as it gets.
Like I said.
You feel me? Like I said, all y'all in the public, all these people that work these jobs, right? All of them were a part of this, right? So where's the money? They all owe me money. They all owe me millions of dollars. You understand? Because of everything I endured and everything I went through. This is the most serious story I've ever seen. You understand? This is going to make the news. So like I said, I'm going to say it again.
Like I said.
It's y'all's job to be paying for everything, right? I have nothing I'm paying for. Nothing. I'm not paying for nothing no more. You know what I mean? And maybe not even the phone. You understand? That's the only thing I'm trying to get where I can pay. You understand? Like I said, if folks see me, hand me a couple of dollars, support good, righteous, you know what I mean? The truth.
Like I said.
You know what I mean?
No,
like I said,
understand?
You see what
like
it is.
I said.
You see how unfair it is every single day. You know what I mean? Like I said, I need a new environment, bro.
Like I said,
I need a different environment around people who support me. Every day that I'm turning around, I can see clearly what it is.
Hey, Sheriff.
Every time I'm looking for that support system, right? It's not there. And it's the opposite. That's what it is.
Sheriff.
That's literally the only issue. Outside of that, everything else is gravy.
Yeah.
CIA said that wasn't it.
Okay. The other one?
He sent you 2 clips at 6:38 your time.
You're not playing one of these two on your live right now, aren't I? What the hell's going on? What is he talking about?
What's up?
He's hijacking my show. I have no idea what is happening. I don't know what he's talking about.
CIA's playing with your screen, man. It's a government setup.
All right, fuck it. Then I'm gonna abort the mission.
Pull out.
I am. So I'm gonna play the 2 shorts.
not sure where you got that clip you're playing. I sent you 20 seconds and a 30-second clip.
No, that's not what you sent me, dude. You sent me a 5-minute clip because I remembered live streaming those. I'm like, okay, why? Why is it another 10-minute fucking stream? You sent me the wrong fucking files. So that's exactly from you, dude. That's what you sent. So let's see here. Shorts. These are great. This is Joey doing the money dance today. Jesus. And that.
Can you imagine driving by and just seeing this?
Those socks. Fucking.
All right.
He's out in the hills, has eyes type of shit. Fucking...
CIA sent me the right clip, but I'm not sure what the fuck
I'm
supposed to do.
I just looked because we could hit that little screen and hit share screen, I think.
What? Okay. Now the ones I got, they're both playing at the same time.
Yeah, I can hear them.
Jesus.
Oh my God, it's like the UFC fight all over again.
Is it coming through? God, it's coming through my fucking headphones into the mic.
I guess.
I'm gonna abort mission. Fuck it. I'm gonna make an executive decision and say to hell with it. Joey begged for $2 the other night. I think we covered it anyway. That's that. So this is going to earlier when Joey almost got fucking run over by an 18-wheeler. It was fucking great. Fucking, it was so loud too. It was like, holy shit, is this happening?
Joey got ran over by Kenworth.
Exactly.
Coming back to Mom's house Christmas Eve.
So this is accident on the easement. Let's go.
Sneed hit the frontage road at noon, keep flapping like a dollar store cartoon. Phone up high, yelling, what's up, chat? Didn't see the headlights screaming past. Traffic coming like a metal parade. Engines growling, bad choices made. Comments flying, king your brain. Meanwhile he's drifting toward the fast lane wave. He said, I'm untouchable, Destiny's child. The algorithm winks and the highway smile. Oh, Joey on the frontage road up fade. Live stream legend tempting the interstate. An 18-wheeler rode on by. Cake said soon we kissed goodbye. Robert ran the tube, but hear your dream. Dragged him like a plot twist in a meme. Oh, Joey, hear the tires explode. Glory meets asphalt on the frontage road. Chrome drum spin, shot went wild, bro, you good login. Sparks wrote poetry on the ground, cape unraveling yards by a pound. Silence fell like a curtain call, hero grounded, can't stand tall. Doctor said with a heavy sigh, some them legs ain't gonna fly. Oh, Joey in a wheelchair prone, broadcasting blues in a tragic tone. Friends and followers near my struggle me, cape in a drawer, phone still up, dreams on 4 wheels, barely survive. Oh, Joey over shattered seats, screaming sorrow on busted concrete. Frontage road, popping up, doom and pride. Didn't look left, got taken for a ride. For flying high in the thrift store cave to backyard piles and twisted escape. Oh, Joey, listen, be stoned. Eyes off the screen on the frontage road. Now traffic hums and the comments slow. And somewhere it keeps its tone just slow.
Accident on the easement.
Hell yeah.
It mentioned about one of his fucking wheelchairs breaking down to Dairy Queen. And again, that was not in the prompt. It's fucking learning about Joey. Because when I first started doing, like, mentioned Joey, it was like, is this a real person or not a real person? And then it starts gathering the fucking information, and then it starts fucking spreading out like lawnmower man throughout the internet.
The AI has gone and watched all your videos, Sheriff.
Oh, Sheriff, I'm not. Did you want to play that clip or no?
I'm just gonna.
Because I uploaded it on my shorts in case you wanted to play.
Did you? Where's it? All right, send me a link real quick.
Okay. Could be done in 20 seconds. Come on. Oh, there we go. Uploaded.
I'm glad that old Frost person has finally started making more content. That's
I
like her content.
Fight! I heard fight. Domestic.
Oh no, that's Shamrock cheering in the background.
Right,
there
here we
you
go. All right, let me pause. All right, caught begging. Here we go.
And doing the thing, action, there's a reaction. So when you keep talking and doing the things you're doing and they're illegal, eventually folks get tired of it. So that's what like $2 or something or what? All right, can you give me a minute and I'll probably get it from you in a little bit? All right.
Uh-oh.
Begging for $2 on the toilet.
All
right. Can you send me $2?
Great catch, CIA.
All right.
It's the greatest catch since DSP
Action,
was
there's a
caught
reaction.
fapping live.
All right. Or what? All right, can you give me a minute and I'll probably get it from you in a little bit? All right.
Who do you call for $2?
All right.
$2.
Action, there's a
I'm like, I'd be less insulted that you call me for $2 and more insulted that you expect me to fucking wait around all day to give you the $2. Like, that's the part that pisses me off. Can you like give me a little bit? They'll swing by, to get it. It's like, no. If shit to do, bro.
So we don't have this problem again. Here's your $2 fucking dollars. Here's a 20.
No,
So
fuck that.
Yeah, he's in the bathroom begging for $2. $2 toilet. Fucking.
I just need to get a Coke out of the machine. Can you give me $2?
Yeah, holy shit, that machine is $2, dude. I believe. But if we could get like an audio enhancement of the voice on the other end of the phone call.
Enhance.
It'd be great. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I guess that's it. That's a wrap. Fucking hour and a half. That guy.
Shit, yeah.
Frost. Shamrock. Appreciate you guys. Chat. Go and get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.